Hi again. Today we're going to be trying to make fire with a flashlight. I took my kid's flashlight here and I'm going to show you how we can make fire with a working flashlight. Here's some of the stuff we need to do it. Okay, any flashlight will do, but one with more space, like these lanterns, these will actually work a lot better. It's hard to put what we're going to do in something like this. It's kind of like those old army knives you used to have, when you're a kid, or you can still get, you got all the fishing hooks in them, the compass on them, and all the gadgets in them. Well, when you open one of these, and this is just a tight little flashlight, there's not a lot of room besides the batteries inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm using this one, which has tons of room, and I'm going to show you what's inside of it. Okay, I'm taking the top off the flashlight. There's the top. And what I've done is I've fished out the wire that I've had in there, and as you can see, there's lots of room in this type of flashlight all the way around. And I'm going to show you where this wire, what it's doing here in a little bit. This wire, all it is the thicker gauge, and you just got to twirl it up, make a string out of it long enough to go to the bottom of the flashlight and hang out the top. It doesn't have to hang out this far. It could actually went to the bottom of the gray. It really doesn't matter. But this steel wool is, of course, the finest, medium grade, and then coarse. I don't even need the medium grade. And let's see if I can get this to work. Alright. Hold this. I'm going to tear off some of this. This is the fine. I don't run a lot. Alright. See how much I got? Let's see if I can ignite it. All I have to do is make contact with the side of this and the post on the battery at the same time. And it works every time off camera. There it goes. As you can see. Fire. See if I can do it again. I've already done this. I'm going to say 5 or 6 times. I don't know how many times it would actually work. Same thing. See, it gets hung up. There it went. Yeah, it took off good the first time. Can you see it sparking? This isn't enough. As you can see, this is a lot smaller than last time. I'm going to have to get more than that. I bet it'll work. Watch this. This time I'm going to get a lot more. This is actually just one way you can do it. And you can take it out, which I'm going to show you that. And it works that way too. Alright, much more this time. I wasn't making good contact with the side of my post. And there it goes. So you got to use a little bit more to make good contact. That's actually metal melting. Extremely hot. That would definitely make it easy to make a fire. And this is still in good shape. I'm going to show you how I got that, what's on the bottom of that here in a second. Okay, I'm taking the battery out. As you can see, this is just standard. It's got the spring down there. The only reason I'm using it, like I said, it's got a lot of room in it. And all I did is I taped them together, which, you could do that in any of these flashlights. It'll actually fit taped together. And I've taped it to the bottom across it to where when it goes down into that flashlight, it sits, on the spring, which is sending a current up this wire. And you could never start a fire with this. It will not affect the flashlight at all. If you just shove it down in here and cut the flashlight on. It doesn't do anything. But it's an easy way to get a fire started. I'm trying to get back out. I made it a little tight because I think I put way too much duct tape on this middle section. But anyway, looks like a stick of dynamite. Anyway, These are rechargeable batteries, so it does work with rechargeable or normal batteries. And what you have to look for is it will not, I've seen that, it will not ignite it. These batteries, let's see if I can find it. It has to be, there it is. See if I can get it in the camera. Well, anyway, it has to be 3 volts total, and each one of these batteries are 1.5 volts. That's why it takes 2 to actually ignite the thicker wire. And yes, this will ignite with the lighter, but it's pretty cool being able to do it with a flashlight. You know, flashlight that can kind of do all at that point. I'm going to show you that you can ignite steel wool with a lighter. So you can see there's, boom, same thing. So that would be pretty handy to, you know, keep in a little bug out bag, camping bag, whatever. But that's an easy way to get a fire started with a flashlight. Just go ahead and, where'd that battery go? Oh, there it is. Go ahead and make something like this, rig it up, shove it in the top of it, you got a fire started. And if you keep some of this packed in there, you got a fire all times. So let me show you some other things here in a second. Okay, taking the battery, there's the wire that was connected to the bottom. I just took that piece of tape off and cleaned it up. I got grass on it. And what I'm going to do is, this time I'm going to hold it with my thumb on the bottom, so you can see it. Just hold it with my thumb on the bottom. Like I said, remember each battery is 1.5 volts, totaling 3. It seems like 3 is the number to do it. I've tried it with AAA. I couldn't get it to ignite. This is a little harder to hold. That's why the tape I did in the flashlight is easier. Remember, you got to use a little bit more steel wool. More's better than less. Contact both. And there it goes. Hot, hot. So you can see that. Well, I almost wanted to blow on it. Kind of used to doing that, but you don't have to. It just burns until all the metal is kind of done, and that's it. And what I was going to show you is some of these other things. The larger ones, you could actually pack almost a whole thing of steel wool in it, in the bottom of it or around the walls, and it works really well. You just want to make sure it doesn't touch the top and the bottom. That would probably be a melting experience. Thanks for watching.